Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video game reviews, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Japanese import Lover's Kiss, which came out a long time ago, but it was on sale in a Japanese eShop, so I picked it up, and here's a quick overview and review. As you know from my previous import review, I don't understand Japanese. I actually use Google Lens to use a rough translation. So as regards to the story, the R in Lover stands for romance and record. Players will develop their love with 6 girl characters designed by Taro Mino and take pictures of their memories. In addition to the 6 charming girls, the chemistry teacher has been added as a romance interest. The theme of her route is called Experiments in Love. And the story is pretty simple. I mean, it's up to you to choose which girl you want and to woo. They do give enough background for each girl. Like this girl here, she's into gymnastics. Some girls are into modeling. And it's up to you to decide which girl you want to do. Now, in terms of gameplay and graphics and how that goes, let's first talk about the graphics here. The graphics, this is all recorded on my Switch Lite, so all you see here is like the handheld and how the condensed the handheld version is, and it's really good. I thought the girls, the animation, the voice acting, the movements, all of it is very crisp. There are some little frame rate drops here and there when it comes to taking the pictures, which is kind of shocking because there's not really much going on in the game for you to have like really frame rate drops. But I would say that the graphics look good. I like the lighting. I like the way the models look and the way the characters are. And in terms of gameplay, you have to take pictures of the girls in their best poses. And how to do that is, since this is a dating similar game, you have to choose which girl do you want to talk to and really kind of build that relationship. You'll be able to ask questions, to answer questions, but you have to be careful of what you choose. And if you're like me and you do not understand Japanese, this menu scene and the menus and the text, everything is full-blown Japanese. So either you find an English translation or do what I do and just use Google Lens and hold it up to your Switch to get a rough translation so you know where to go and how to navigate. And yeah, it's tedious, but once you get used to it and get the hang of it, there's actually some pretty good stories here, and just your choices really do affect the outcome in your relationships. You can be rude, you can be nice, you can be flirtatious. Be careful, because make sure that your flirtation meter and your relationship and trust level is high enough for you to flirt with these girls. Otherwise, you're gonna be viewed as a pervert. And there's also things that you can do, and that's just right here. Where you see right here is where you're selecting your dialogue to determine how the conversation is going to go, and each one is determined by certain categories, and you, depending on what category you choose, the girl might be compatible with that category or she might not. You can also have the option of not talking to girls and actually focus on yourself by building your body up by going to the gym and working out. You can actually go to work. You do have a job if you want to do that. You can study, or you can be a little bit more tech-based. And for me, as you can see here, I was just trying to balance out everything to make sure that I'm a well-rounded guy. So it's a pretty fun game. It has some really deep mechanics in here, but it really doesn't offer too much under the sun. If you played a lot of the LoveR games, especially when it was on the DS, this doesn't really offer nothing really too new under the sun, but it's still an enjoyable game. I do like it. It was fun for while it lasts. It's in the fact that you can choose from multiple girls. It gives you a lot more different routes and multiple perspectives to go with. So overall, I would say the gameplay is pretty cool. And in terms of the graphics, I like the graphics. It definitely gives you a visual novel-esque feel. I think the animation movements are pretty good and stellar. Something that you expect from a game like this. Obviously, the driving force will be how the girls are designed, how the movements are, the physics. And for the most part, I think they did a really good job of capturing that and giving you really that anime type of dating sim that people are looking for in terms of the aesthetics. So no real complaints on the gameplay and graphics. It's simple, easy, effective. You just gotta know Japanese. Here's a bit of the sound.
Omelette とかスパゲッティとか。そうだね。食べるのは洋食が多いよ。
So Sound quality is pretty good. The voice acting is good. I think all the girls who performed in this game did a really good job of really giving their performances in this. I thought the music works very well for the type of tone and themes that this game is going for. It really has that visual novel aspect to it, and it works. It gives you a lot of the themes are very happy tone, very calm, very soothing, and it goes well for what the game is trying to approach of giving you that love is in the air type of vibes. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my final thoughts and my final grade for Lover's Kiss for this Nintendo Switch, this import version. I'm giving it a B plus. It's a fun game. It doesn't really offer so much in games of terms of gameplay mechanics. You're taking photos of the girls and you're making choices. It's a dating sim. You have options to either work out, go to work and things like that. But I do say that the game does look good. It runs well. It's aesthetically pleasing. And it's not really my cup of tea type of game, but it was on sale. And this is something I always want to check out. And it's probably full price now at the times of this recording. But I'm going to say if you have the money for it and you heavily understand Japanese, because it's way better of experience than if you understand Japanese, I'll say pick it up. It's a worthy import. It's a fun game. It's unique. You don't really see much games like this, so give it a shot. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com saying later days. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on otakusandgeeks.com, thank you for all your support. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.